Hi guys, so there's this topic that I wanted to talk about, I think, because it's been a lot of confusions in the past 1 week because of Woollim and SM. So yeah, okay, so Woollim having a contract with SM C&C. Okay, first of all, SM C&C and SM Entertainment are not the same thing, okay? SM C&C, SM Entertainment. Now that we got this down, okay, I can talk about something else, like this same topic, but still, okay, so it's sunk in, okay, it's there, okay. So, before you would comment anything stupid, so the point is that now SM is having a world tour, like they are planning this world tour. And they need money for that. So they needed a solution for that because they needed money, so they signed a contract with SM. And why did they need money? Because when Infinite debuted, the CEO had to sell his house to make them debut. Okay, so when they earned some money, what did they do first? Bought a house for the CEO, paid the boys, and then started to prepare for the next comeback. Obviously, they had to do something. So, like with this, and how much did they release? Okay, they released a couple of mini albums, but since if you didn't realize, the companies who have been releasing a lot of mini albums are the not so rich companies, so the poorer companies. And they didn't have like that many Japanese stuff because Japan is the money for the Korean idols actually, because the companies make the most money from Japan. Obviously, if you have seen the prices of the CDs, you know that. And concerts, how big they are there in Japan. So they needed money because obviously they don't have enough. Just count it. It's been only 3 years that Infinite's been out. They sell pretty decent in physicals, but in digital not really. So they kind of have the money from the album sales, and then the money from those 2 concert tours, and they even have 2 other artists in Woollim, yeah. If you actually thinking, they don't have money for a world tour. They do have some money, so they are not poor that much, but they don't have actual money for a world tour. So every single K-pop fan should realize that beside SM, YG, and JYP, there is no money in K-pop entertainment entertainment companies. So there is no money for them. Like there is some, but Cube has a contract with JYP. Most of you didn't know that, but you would think like, why isn't Cube the third? They do pretty well, and JYP does nothing. Excuse me, but JYP still has a lot of money. They've been around for over 10 years, way more because of Rain, and they have the money. And there's the J-Tune camp and other things like JYP is weird. So it doesn't matter that you think they don't have any more popular idols. They do have the money, and that's what counts. Okay, so they can sign the contract. But then why did the company had to sign the contract with SM? There is this stupid misunderstanding, and everybody believes in that SM is the worst company ever. No. Everyone should realize that there is no good K-pop company. Okay? Hangang left SM. Okay, he did leave. Okay, then what happened with DSP Media? Double S501, oh, that group. Yeah, they didn't want to sign all of them. And as I remember, Kara didn't debut with all of their members. Yeah, they are not the same members exactly. And if you have watched the Nine Music's documentary, you do know that Star Empire Entertainment treats the girls like shit, and they're probably the other idols too. And what about YG? I think they just got too comfortable. Yeah, and they don't turn enough attention towards basics, what other companies do turn attention to. Like, what was that Big Bang members didn't meet for 2 months? Are they even in the same group? Like what? Were they ever even friends or something? I don't know. But that's why she's saying that they are so cool, they are the best company, right? it's just stupid to think like that. SM is shit, YG is God. No. Everybody is bad, then you should think like that. Or everybody is good, whatever. Just, you should realize that they are kind of in the same level. There's not really big difference. Like, Woollim, what, Epic High, if you remember, they were under Woollim. There must have been something, right? So, no, SM is not a bad thing. If you think about it, they do have the most money, so Woollim was smart enough to sign with them. That was their best decision. So then, still, okay, so if you still didn't understand, so you are an Inspired, and you want a concert, a world tour for Infinite, because maybe you're from the US or Europe, so you do want a world tour. Then what does Woollim need for that? Money. Okay, we need money. Okay, let's have a contract with SM C&C. Okay, we have money now, we can have a world tour. Okay, everybody's happy. No, but the fans are complaining because the fans don't want them to have a contract with SM C&C. No contract, but then no world tour. Okay, don't be selfish. You want a world tour or not? And then, but why don't they have enough money? Because get it in your brain that Woollim would have probably enough money like in 3 or 4 years, but then there wouldn't make sense to make Infinite have a world tour, because they are now pretty popular. They are enough popular for that now, and they don't know what's gonna happen. They can do a world tour now, so they are gonna do that. Probably Infinite is not gonna stay this high for 4 more years or 5 more years. I know you would like that, but you have to accept that it's not gonna happen. Okay, so maybe they could save up for that, but it wouldn't make sense to make it then when they have to make it now. So they need the money now, and the solution is SM. That's it. And then this came with the stupid SM Town concerts, and this made kind of mad the SM Town fans too. Okay, so because like I guess Inspireds think like the same, because some people started it and SM is shit. Okay, so probably the artists are worse. Okay, so yeah, I can't change the fact how you think, like even if I know that how you think is wrong. So the thing is that it's not really a good thing for SM fans. I think, like, they think that, I don't think that there is even more groups at the SM Town concerts, and why they were not even saying trainees together. Just saying that the new group hasn't trained that much together either with the older idols. Yeah, so like with older groups I do agree, because they did train together, but when there are members or half of the group who trained like 1 year, they didn't train together with older idols or something. So yeah, there's no point in not wanting them there, because as in SM Town concerts, the groups perform their title they perform their title tracks. So there is for Super Junior, because I know them the most, so I can talk about that. There is Story Story, Mr. Simple, and their latest track, which in this case is Sexy Free and Single, kinda. So they would perform these 3 songs, maybe one collaboration with this, and then there's a song together, and this, and But if you are an elf, and not, okay, you like the other idols, the other artists from SM, but you are not really that kind of fan for them, and you are an elf, then an SM Town concert is pretty boring for you, and the same money you can see a super show if you live in Asia. But of course, if it's like a special case because you live in the US and there has been only SM Towns in the US so far, so yeah, it's different. But if you think of like for a solo, it's boring to go to an SM Town when they can go onto a Girls' Generation tour, obviously. So it's not gonna change anything, because it's still gonna be the same thing, 3 title tracks, okay? It's not gonna change. Only the fact that Infinite or Null or Tasty is gonna have 3 songs there too, or maybe 2 or 1. Like, they're gonna be there, and I'm pretty sure they are not gonna perform all the time together with them. So it's kinda, I don't want to, but it's gonna be something like Henry and Chomi on all their super shows. Yeah, it's gonna be something like that, I'm pretty sure. So you don't have to throw off it either side. it's not gonna change the fact that their idols are not gonna perform properly on an SM Town concert, because there are a lot of idols and all have title tracks and they all have fans there in the audience, so they all need to perform something. So it's not gonna change. It's not gonna be a super show for us. It's gonna be an SM Town concert with various different artists. It's not gonna change. The fact that Infinite and their other groups from Woollim are still under Woollim, it's not gonna change. They are not gonna be closed in the SM Town boxes. I'm pretty sure they are not even gonna enter the building of SM Town. Maybe like if they are invited by one of the members or idols there and like something, but pretty sure they are not gonna work there every day. So yeah, this is all I wanted to say, and I really hope it's not long and at least some of you understood what I meant. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!